Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. In today's video, first up, we are diving deep into an extraordinary piece of American numismatic history, the Washington quarter dollar from the year 1970, specifically the version without a mint mark and with unique obverse gray spots in very fine condition. This coin is not just a simple pocket change, it is a piece of treasure that is capturing serious attention in today's collector market. So, if you're a coin enthusiast or a curious investor looking to explore high-value coins, then this video is a must-watch. Stick around as we reveal everything you need to know about this rare and highly demanded quarter that is setting the collector's world on fire. The Washington quarter has a long and proud legacy in the United States. Coinage, first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, the quarter quickly became a staple in everyday American currency. By 1970, the quarter had already undergone changes in composition, moving from 90% silver to a copper-nickel clad format after 1964. The 1970 issue represents an important period in United States coinage history, as it falls into the early years of the clad era. These quarters were struck at various mints, but today we focus on a unique and intriguing version, the 1970 quarter with no mint mark, struck in Philadelphia, and now identified with distinctive gray spotting on the obverse, features that are increasingly drawing the attention of serious collectors worldwide. What sets this 1970 Washington quarter apart are several standout features. First, the absence of a mint mark is significant. Unlike coins from Denver or San Francisco, the Philadelphia Mint did not place mint marks on quarters at that time, making the no mint mark version particularly interesting. But what truly elevates this coin's uniqueness are the obverse gray spots, subtle yet noticeable patterns that appear due to oxidation or aging over the decades. Rather than detracting from the coin's value, these gray spots add character and authenticity, showcasing its journey through time. In very fine condition, these coins still retain most of their original detail, with visible features on Washington's portrait and clean edges, making them extremely desirable among collectors who appreciate vintage charm blended with historical authenticity. The 1970 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, especially one in very fine condition with natural aging features like obverse gray spots, is becoming increasingly rare in the collector's circle. As time progresses, fewer examples remain in such well-preserved condition, and those that do are quickly snatched up by savvy collectors. Coins from this era are being recognized for their transitional historical value and growing scarcity. When a coin shows signs of age while still retaining strong details, it strikes a perfect balance between originality and collectability. The very fine condition of this particular coin means it shows only moderate wear with sharp details on key areas, making it ideal for display, grading, or investment. Collectors are actively hunting down such specimens, making this quarter a hot item in the market today. Now let us talk numbers. The value of a 1970 Washington quarter without mint mark, in very fine condition and showing natural obverse gray spots, has been rising significantly in the collector market. While a standard clad quarter from this era might typically trade for $70,000, rare specimens like this one are fetching impressive figures. The demand is growing steadily as collectors realize the historical and aesthetic value of these quarters. If you have one in your collection or stumble upon it in change, consider it a hidden gem with the potential to rise in value in the coming years. For collectors looking to acquire or preserve a 1970 no mint mark Washington quarter, here are some helpful tips. Always handle your coin with care. Use cotton gloves to avoid adding fingerprints or oil to the surface. Store it in a protective coin holder to maintain its condition and prevent further oxidation. If you are buying, look for coins that show consistent detail on Washington's face and hairline, and accept the gray spots as a natural aging process that adds uniqueness rather than detracts from value. When selling or evaluating, consider having the coin graded by a professional service to authenticate its condition and boost its market appeal. And finally, stay connected to online collector forums, auctions, and communities. These platforms are a goldmine for information and opportunities related to rare coins like this one. In conclusion, the 1970 Washington quarter dollar without mint mark and with obverse gray spots in very fine condition is not just another old coin. It is a highly sought-after collectible with increasing market value and historical significance. As demand continues to rise for vintage quarters in premium condition, this specific coin is proving to be a standout among its peers. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a beginner with an eye for unique coins, this is one treasure worth chasing. Next up, we have an incredibly special coin to talk about: the Washington quarter dollar from 1965, without a mint mark and featuring a unique dark brown shade. This coin is not only a piece of American history, but has also become a highly sought-after treasure in today's collector market. If you are a coin enthusiast or a new collector, this is one coin that you absolutely need to know about. Let's begin with the rich history and background of the 1965 Washington quarter. This year was a turning point in the United States coinage system. It marked the end of the 90% silver quarters and the beginning of the copper-nickel-clad series. The 1965 quarters were the first to be struck without any silver content, yet they carried forward the iconic design of George Washington on the obverse and the heraldic eagle on the reverse. The United States. Mint did not use mint marks on any coins from 1965 to 1967 in an effort to discourage collectors from hoarding them during a nationwide coin shortage. Because of this, every 1965 quarter is without a mint mark, but certain features make some of them extremely valuable. One of the most unique features of this particular coin is its dark brown tone, which gives it a distinct and aged appearance. This natural toning over the years adds to its charm and makes it stand out among regular clad coins. Additionally, its fine condition means it still retains solid detail and has not been overly worn or damaged, making it a fantastic find for anyone who stumbles across one. Combine that with the fact that these early clad quarters were prone to wear and fading, and a well-preserved example becomes all the more special. What makes this 1965 Washington quarter truly stand out is its rarity and increasing demand among collectors. While many quarters were minted in 1965, finding one with a rich dark brown toning and in fine condition is not an everyday occurrence. Collectors are constantly seeking such variations to add to their sets, especially those that reflect unique aging and history. The darkened surface is a visual reminder of the coin's long journey through time, which enhances both its narrative and its desirability. When it comes to the current market value, this coin has definitely caught the attention of serious buyers. On the auction scene and online marketplaces, such dark-toned 1965 quarters in fine condition are fetching impressive prices, often ranging between $260,000 or even higher, depending on the depth of the color and preservation. For coins in extremely fine or near uncirculated condition with this kind of toning, the value can jump even more. What was once just 25 cents in your pocket could now be worth dozens of dollars, making it a smart investment piece for any collector's portfolio. Now let us talk about a few important tips for collectors who are interested in acquiring or identifying a valuable 1965 Washington quarter. First, always check the coin's surface for unique toning, especially darker hues that suggest age and rarity. Use a magnifying glass to examine the edges, lettering, and portrait detail. Coins in better shape naturally hold higher value. Secondly, avoid cleaning your coin, as natural toning is prized by collectors and cleaning can severely reduce its worth. Lastly, consider getting your coin graded by a professional service to authenticate its condition and preserve its market value long-term. In conclusion, the 1965 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark and with a beautiful dark brown shade in fine condition is far more than just pocket change. It is a true gem in the coin collecting world. Its historical significance, unique appearance, and growing value in today's market make it a must-have for enthusiasts and serious collectors alike. Whether you are searching through old coin jars or looking to invest in rare United States coins, keep your eyes peeled for this standout piece. It is a slice of American history that could be worth a lot more than you think. Next up, we are diving deep into a true gem from American coin history, the 1985 Washington quarter dollar with the Denver mint mark, known for its striking spring green spotting and preserved in very fine condition. This is not just any quarter. It is a coin that collectors are chasing, investors are eyeing, and history buffs admire for its legacy. So sit tight, because we are about to unlock the mystery behind this rare and increasingly valuable coin. The Washington Quarter Series has been a pillar of United States coinage since 1932, created to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, it has become one of the most collected coin types in the United States. The 1985 with D. Washington quarter represents a fascinating era in United States minting history. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin was part of a standard circulation release, but few people knew that some of these quarters would go on to become collector treasures decades later. The 1980s were a transitional time for the United States. Mint and coins from this era, particularly those with distinguishing features, are now being recognized for their uniqueness and growing scarcity in high-quality condition. What truly sets the 1985 with D. Washington quarter apart is its stunning spring green spots, a visual feature that makes this coin stand out in any collection. These greenish tones are the result of natural chemical reactions over time and are highly prized by collectors for their eye-catching appearance and originality. Paired with the strong Denver D mint mark, this coin reflects a brilliant fusion of historical accuracy and naturally aged beauty. The overall design, with George Washington's profile on the obverse and the eagle perched on a bundle of arrows on the reverse, remains bold and sharp, especially in very fine condition. When combined with the unique coloring, this coin becomes more than currency. It becomes a conversation piece, a work of art, and a tangible piece of American heritage. In the world of coin collecting, rarity and condition are everything. While millions of these coins were minted, finding one in very fine condition with distinct spring green spots is exceptionally rare. Most coins from this period have been heavily circulated, worn down, or damaged. But this particular quarter, with its preserved sharp details and vibrant color, places it in a league of its own. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for standout versions of common coins, and this 1985 with D quarter is exactly that. It is rare not because of mintage numbers, but because of the survival rate in such eye-catching original condition. The growing demand from serious collectors has transformed this coin from a humble pocket change item into a premium collectible with high investment potential. Let's talk numbers, because the market speaks volumes about a coin's value. As of today, the 1985 with D. Washington quarter in very fine condition, particularly with the distinctive spring green spots, is commanding impressive prices among collectors and auction platforms. Depending on eye appeal and color vibrancy, these coins are selling anywhere from $290,000 or more, with some collectors willing to pay even higher amounts for specimens that are especially vibrant or have additional attractive toning. Keep in mind, this is no ordinary coin anymore. It is a collector's prize that can only appreciate over time, especially as more people realize how few exist in this rare, visually appealing form. If you are looking to add this coin to your collection or invest in its potential, there are a few important things to keep in mind. First, always check for strong details on both the obverse and reverse. A sharp profile of Washington and clear feather lines on the eagle indicate a very fine or better condition. Look closely for the spring green spots. These are not flaws, but natural artistic patterns that boost the coin's desirability. Store it properly to prevent any further oxidation, and consider using certified holders to protect its condition and value. And remember, the market is heating up, so now is the perfect time to secure your piece before prices climb even higher. The 1985 with D. Washington quarter with spring green spotting in very fine condition, is more than just a coin. It is a standout rarity that represents history, beauty, and smart investing. Its growing demand in the numismatic community proves that even modern-era coins, when preserved and visually unique, can become the centerpiece of a valuable collection. Next up, we have an exciting feature that every coin enthusiast will want to hear about: the Washington quarter dollar from 1997 with the P mint mark and a unique black shade found in fine condition. This coin is making waves in the collector's world, and its value is climbing fast in today's auction markets. If you have this coin, you might be sitting on a treasure without even knowing it. So stay tuned, because we are going to explore why this coin is so special, its history, its unique features, and just how much it can be worth right now. The Washington quarter has a rich and iconic history in American coinage. First introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, it quickly became a staple in everyday transactions and a favorite among collectors. The 1997 quarter continues this proud tradition, minted in Philadelphia, as indicated by the letter P mint mark. While millions of quarters were produced that year, only a select few stand out due to unique characteristics and how they have aged over time. The black shade seen on some of these quarters, especially in circulated condition, adds a layer of intrigue and rarity that sets them apart from the common coins of the same year. What makes the 1997 with P Washington quarter so captivating is its mysterious black shade, which occurs due to environmental exposure or metal toning over time. This natural darkening gives the coin an eye-catching, antique appearance that many collectors find aesthetically appealing. Coupled with the crisp detailing of George Washington's profile, the raised word Liberty, and the fine engraving of the eagle on the reverse, this quarter stands out as a visually stunning example of late 20th century United States. Coinage. The presence of the P mint mark affirms its origin from the prestigious Philadelphia Mint, known for its long-standing production of collectible coins. Although the 1997 quarter isn't rare based on mintage numbers alone, the combination of the P mint mark, black shading, and well-preserved fine condition is incredibly scarce. Most coins from circulation lose their sharp details or suffer from significant wear, but this coin holds on to its distinct features while showcasing a unique patina that collectors highly prize. Because of this, demand for the coin has surged. It is not just the rarity, it is the rarity with visual appeal and historical integrity. This has made the 1997 P black shaded quarter a hot topic among collectors and auction houses alike. This coin is generating serious attention. Recent online auctions and private collector sales have seen values for the 1997 with P Washington quarter with a black shade in fine condition reaching between $300,000, and in some special sales even higher depending on the shade intensity and overall eye appeal. The demand continues to grow, especially among niche collectors looking for unusual toning and unique condition variations. Some coin enthusiasts are even willing to pay premium prices for quarters that exhibit both good strike quality and natural black toning, making this coin a serious investment opportunity. If you are lucky enough to have this coin in your collection or find one in circulation, hold on to it and store it properly. Avoid cleaning or polishing the coin, as this can damage its value. Instead, place it in a protective sleeve or coin holder to preserve its tone and condition. If you're buying this coin, always look for authentic black shading and the clear presence of the P mint mark. Joining online collector communities or attending local coin shows can also help you connect with serious buyers and sellers who recognize the true worth of this unique piece. The Washington quarter dollar 1997 with the P mint mark and distinctive black shade is more than just a coin. It is a conversation starter, a collector's dream, and a potential investment for the future. Its striking appearance, limited high-grade availability, and growing collector demand have placed it on the radar of numismatists across the world. Don't overlook this coin if you come across it. It may be the rare find that brings significant value to your collection. Next up, we've got something truly special and exciting for all of you. A stunning and rare piece that is turning heads in today's coin collecting world. We are talking about the Washington quarter dollar from the year 1978, but not just any regular coin. This particular quarter comes without a mint mark, has an eye-catching golden shade on the obverse, and is in extra fine condition. A coin like this isn't just a piece of history, it is a treasure in the hands of collectors and a hot topic in today's auction market. Let's dive into why this coin is so special and why collectors are eagerly chasing it down. To understand the true value of the 1978 Washington quarter, we first need to take a brief look back at its history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Since then, it has become one of the most iconic and widely circulated coins in American history. By 1978, the quarter was still being struck with the familiar image of Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. But what makes this specific 1978 issue unique is that it was struck without a mint mark, meaning it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins without a mint mark from this era are not rare by themselves, but when one appears with a brilliant golden hue and in extra fine condition, it steps into a whole new level of rarity and desirability. What sets this particular coin apart is its striking golden tone on the obverse. This golden appearance can occur due to certain metal compositions reacting over time or specific environmental conditions that give the coin an almost regal glow. Combine this with its extra fine condition, showing minimal wear, sharp details, and impressive eye appeal, and you have a coin that is not just preserved, but practically glowing with value. The lack of a mint mark further boosts its uniqueness, as it signals Philadelphia Mint origin during a period when such variations are closely watched by enthusiasts. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that offer both visual appeal and scarcity, and this coin checks both boxes effortlessly. Its rarity lies not only in its golden appearance, but also in the fact that it has survived over 4 decades in such fine condition without losing its charm. Coins like these are often kept in private collections and rarely surface in the open market, which only adds to their allure. Because of this combination of scarcity and beauty, the 1978 no mint mark golden shade Washington quarter is becoming increasingly difficult to find, especially in extra fine condition. It is no surprise that it has become a target for serious collectors and investors alike. So what is the market saying about this rare gem? Well, in recent times, coins like this have seen a significant rise in value, especially at auctions and among private collectors. While the standard 1978 quarter might fetch more than you think, this special variation with the golden obverse and pristine condition can command anywhere from $400,000 to even over $500,000, depending on the intensity of its color, preservation, and appeal to a particular buyer. With coin values constantly on the rise, especially for standout pieces like this one, it is safe to say that this coin holds not just monetary value, but also long-term investment potential. For collectors who are hoping to add this beauty to their collection, here is a tip. Always keep an eye out at estate sales, antique shops, and coin conventions. Sometimes, these rare pieces show up where you least expect them. And if you are lucky enough to find one, make sure it is verified by a reputable grading service. Storing it properly in a protective case will also help maintain its value for years to come. This coin isn't just for today, it's a future heirloom. In conclusion, the 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark, featuring that captivating golden shade and being in extra fine condition, is far more than a simple quarter. It is a standout piece that holds serious weight in the world of coin collecting. With its historic roots, eye-catching uniqueness, and rapidly rising market value, this coin is a must-have for passionate collectors and smart investors. If you ever come across one, do not hesitate, because coins like these do not just come around every day. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of today's most exciting quarter-dollar finds, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. We have got more rare coins and valuable finds coming up, and you will not want to miss a single one.